Travel safe. Go!
For the first time in Amazing Race history, 14 teams are embarking on a race around the world. Never done that before. We're going to race through 9 countries and travel more than 29,000 miles. And once again on Amazing Race, a brand new country, Bulgaria.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Every episode is going to have a game-changing surprise. Some of these surprises are returning twists, and others surprises are things that we've never done before.
The first ever fork in the road. Teams have to decide which route they want to take. A 14-team race will become 2 parallel 7-team races where there will be 2 eliminations.
This season, with the mix of people that we have, potential energy is huge.
We are Dungeons and Dragons streamers, so we're huge nerds.
We have 8 sons.
It's wild, it's loud, and it's never dull.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Growing up, my dad was always my superhero. Just really thankful for this opportunity.
And I'm her mom. We realized she's 65 and we don't have that much time to figure it out anymore.
I wanted to run this race with Keoghan because we're best friends. Hey, she's my bestie.
We've been coast to coast on motorcycles, but this would be the first time I've ever been out of the United States.
A couple of years into our marriage, we had a humongous fight. It was watching the Amazing Race that brought us back together.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
There's certain challenges that we watch and we're like, oh, that's perfect because we're lumberjacks, we climb trees.
He used to free fall 80 feet from the ceiling, so heights and stuff he's got.
We're queer women, we're women of faith. That's why I'm able to do this race today.
Part of the inspiration for this was her mom. She waited to get to retirement to do all of these things and then later got Parkinson's. I don't want to wait.
The Amazing Race is unlike any other show.
You're not only traveling, but you're immersing yourself within a culture.
Mike and I have been applying to the show for the last 7 years. There is no better way to live life to the fullest.
It's the biggest, baddest, most competitive Amazing Race ever.
There you have it. The 37th edition of The Amazing Race kicks off tomorrow right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Double the stakes, double the eliminations. Host Phil Keoghan sends 14 teams, the largest cast ever on the journey of a lifetime.
And teams that are the farthest behind will gradually be eliminated as the contest progresses, with the first team to arrive at the final destination winning the Amazing Race and the $1 million prize. And this morning, Phil Keoghan joins us live. Thank you so much for being here.
I know that studio, you guys. Good morning.
You do. You were here a year back or so. You got the full tour. You even
That's
took
right.
over one of our
Got the full
shows.
tour.
Yeah.
I sat at that desk, but I never got one of those lovely computers you guys have got.
Well, we have our limits. We have our limits.
Or maybe at least get a sticker.
I heard you ran one of our cameras last time, so it sounds like fun. Now, we do have a question. I want to start with this. You've got a lot of changes, some new additions to this season, the 37th. What can we expect that will be a little different?
Well, you pretty much just saw it. All those surprises that I just mentioned. Every episode, a surprise. Every episode, something new. Look, there is no show, in my opinion, on TV, in reality space, that has more surprises than Amazing Race. For those of you who do watch it, you know that teams are literally ripping a clue. They have no idea what's inside that clue. And when they rip that clue, it tells them to go do something in some place that they didn't know they were going to be going to. So the show is inherently a show of surprises. What we've done this season is we've added 14 teams, which we've never done before. And we've put a jaw-dropping surprise into every episode, including the very first episode, which has this new element called a fork in the road. And as this video shows that you're looking at, these teams of 2 are racing around the world to a whole bunch of really incredible places. There's high emotions, lots of tears, sometimes a little bit of drama out on the road. They're literally pushing things uphill and trying skills of different cultural elements that they may never have done before, underwater, above water, doing cultural dances. You name it, The Amazing Race has it. And it is a show that takes place in our studio, which is the world. It's not in a confined studio where they're running around an obstacle course inside a studio or on a stage dancing. They are they're dancing, but they're dancing in Bulgaria, or they're in Thailand, or they're in some foreign place. So the scale of Amazing Race is huge. And until, I guess, there's a regular reality show that goes to the International Space Station, we are literally the show with the biggest stage out there.
And Phil, speaking,
unless you want to disagree.
Speaking of that, obviously the show is edited. Is there something fans may not realize about the filming process? Because what you all do is massive. It's on a massive scale.
Literally, yeah. And I think maybe just the amount of footage, obviously people can think of just how much footage it takes to put this all together. I think also just people are always surprised when they hear that the race only lasts about 21 days, that we literally go around the world and do all of these different things in only 21 days. People think of it extending over a period of months, but this happens very, very quickly. And quite frankly, from when we started way back in season 1, back in 2001, the filming took about 10 days longer. You know, we've just got better at being able to do more in less amount of time.
All right, Phil, we can't wait. The excitement starts tomorrow on CBS and Paramount Plus. Thanks for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.